My time in West Africa has been full of warmth, kindness, and unforgettable memories. But leaving Nigeria turned out to be one of the hardest travel days of my journey. The Seme Border is notorious, infamous among travelers, and some even call it the most difficult border in West Africa. I was about to experience it firsthand. My first hurdle came even before leaving my Airbnb. It was raining and I was using public transport, so not a good combination. And I suddenly realized I had left something at my previous place, so I had to detour and get a courier to bring it to me before I could continue.
So I can have a major problem. I'm ready to go, but it's raining so hard. So I am about to leave for Benin Republic by road, and it's gonna be epic. But it started raining. I was gonna walk to the bus stop, use public transport, I don't know what else, so I'm gonna have to wait. So this is one snag in my plans. The other thing, I was packing up and I was about to leave, and I realized I cannot see my jacket. Turns out I left it in my first Airbnb, and this rarely ever happens to me. Of all the trips I've taken for the last 4 years, I have only ever left one thing: my shoes in India. I left them outside. I only remember them when I was mid-flight and I couldn't get them back. But now this is easy. My jacket, I like it. I still want to have it, and it's only it's cheaper to bring it to me, so I'll just get a courier to bring it to me. But then the rain. No, I can't leave because it's raining. I don't want to be rained on. You know, a lot of people usually go during the day. I mean, very early in the morning to cross the border, but I woke up and I was too tired because I barely slept. I had slept like 2 hours at 3 a.m. or something. Here we are. So the lights are out, hence the darkness. Crossing the border is the sort of issue here. Once I cross the border, it's only about 20 minutes to Cotonou, so I'm not super worried about that. But should I do it? So I'm toying with the idea of leaving tomorrow. But I would have, I don't know. I don't know yet. Let me see how it goes with the rain. So the rain has let out for a few minutes, so I'm taking advantage. I've decided to try and go anyway, but I'll be checking the conditions, and if things don't work out, I'm just gonna go to Badagry, which is closer to the border. I've decided to go anyway. It's probably gonna drizzle a little bit, but the walk to the first bus stop is not far. It's just right here. I have to take 2 buses from here. So first one to some close midway point, and the other one directly to mile 2. You have to go to mile 2 to get your buses to the border. And then while I'm in the second bus, I'm gonna get a courier from Uber to drop off my jacket. It's not costly, and I really actually like the jacket, so I don't want to leave it now that I'm here and I'm able to get it back. After mile 2, I'll get a bus to the border. It's still early, and so as long as I make the checkpoints and the borders and I get stamped, Cotonou is okay. Even if I arrive around like 5 or 4 p.m. or something. So let's go. No, 7 up, toll gate. Sorry, I'm going to... Oh, over there? Okay, thank you. Toll gate? 7 up? At the toll gate or the first one?
No, it's 7 up. So just to the toll gate.
Not, you don't get to the toll gate? Oh, is it too far from the toll gate? I can walk?
Yes.
Okay. How much is it? Okay. Sorry, excuse me, are you going to mile 2?
Mile 2 now.
Okay.
Mile 2, 1,000.
So we are at mile 2 now, and we were stopped by the road here behind me. So, and I see the station is on the other side, so I'll go try and get there. Okay, let's go. So I have to keep asking for directions, but I have to be careful who I ask. So mostly you should ask like bus conductors or uniformed police. Always, don't just ask anybody. Alright, it seems I have to walk all the way across to the actual bus park.
Somebody.
No, I'm alright.
Who's that?
I'm okay.
I know. They look me.
No, I'm okay. So on the way you're going to find people down there asking you where you're going. Just ignore them, and then some people will offer you like private unofficial taxis to Seme Border. Don't take those as well. So I'm gonna go to the official place and try to see the actual the actual route vans. As if the border thing is not complicated, I have to sit here. I'm literally sitting here waiting for my jacket. I know it sounds petty, but I really didn't want to leave it, and I'm here, and it is actually not expensive to get it here with a courier on Uber. But and honestly, it has given me, and on the positive side, it has actually given me time, because it'll be here in like 20 minutes or 10 now. It gave me time to sort of sit and not be so confused, because every information I was receiving was so confusing. So now that I'm sitting here, I'm chatting to AFAM. Shout out to AFAM, by the way, who gave me really good tips. So actually, on the retrospective, waiting for it has given me time to cool down and not jump to like the first option I get. And the beauty of all this is I haven't overstayed Nigeria, right? I have many days still left because I had a month here. So if for whatever reason I'm not able to go now, I can easily just get a place to stay and I'll go tomorrow. So there's that sort of beauty in being flexible, and I love that. So yeah, I'm sitting here at the bus park, attracting not as much attention as I did before, and I'm waiting for my courier guy to get here, and then I'll actually ask him to drive me to an ATM, because I've realized it's more expensive than I read about. So I think the options I read about were going to Badagry, which is like 1,500 to go there, then another 400 for a motor taxi, and then another like 1,500. So I thought it would be like maximum 6,000, 7,000, but now I think I have to pay about 10,000 or 12,000 directly to the border. But I'll let you know exactly how much it is, and then from there, then the Cotonou side I'll pay from that side. But it's good to have Naira with me, so I'm just gonna go to an ATM and get some extra Naira with me. Honestly, my first miscalculation, and has led me to spending more money than I would have wanted, especially in fees, is cash. The ATM is not working. Oh my god, today I have the poorest plan ever, and I haven't even started the external factors. This is just me. Oh god. Okay, that worked, thank god. I wanted to get twice, but my bank refused. I think to stop fraud, you know, like double transactions, but it's okay. I hope it'll get me there.
My second hurdle was at the taxi lot.
This guy is seemingly going to all of the countries in West Africa.
As soon as they heard my accent, they knew I was a foreigner, and I tried negotiating a fair price, but in the end, I failed, and I ended up paying 5,000 naira more than usual.
No, just Seme Border. Seme Border. 15,000. Alright, okay. So, okay, first official one says 15,000. I think it's a little bit too pricey. Okay, this is a bit confusing, but let's see.
See how everywhere, look everywhere the same board. I see it's like I
cried go, but I may follow my boss.
who knows?
Hi.
Good afternoon. Can I talk to you? From here. Yeah.
From Liberia.
Yeah. Sorry. So, how much is it to Cotonou?
Are you going to Cotonou right now?
Yeah.
Is it now?
Yes. I'll have to wait a little bit, but yeah.
You want to go to Liberia?
No, Cotonou.
Cotonou. It's 30,000. Follow you.
Yeah, I'll follow that.
I go corner.
Yeah. Yeah.
I go corner.
Yeah.
Good morning.
Good morning. No, I'm alright. I'm okay.
What she's doing it, she's a foreigner.
I'm alright.
I'm a driver here.
Yes, that's what I'm saying. I'm fine. I know where to go already.
Ma, please,
I'm just waiting for someone, okay?
Where are you from?
It's okay.
Liberia.
I will.
You know this place, when they notice you're a foreigner, they want to take advantage of you.
I know.
So everything you're doing, just act smart.
Okay.
I beg you, okay?
Okay.
Take good care of yourself.
Alright.
Alright.
Yeah. I'm alright. Okay, this is crazy a little bit. So they have buses that go all the way to Cotonou, but they say that it's 45 including border. That's too much. So I've realized the secret to this backpack is adding very stone face and what we call in Kenya suraya kazi, but still doesn't stop people from following you. Like I couldn't shake this guy, he's still with me. So I've literally had to stand there, and that's when he left. Thank you.
We spoke when we were going. You still remember me? That I asked you to follow the other guy.
Yeah.
You should feel free. He works here.
Okay.
So are you traveling now?
Yeah.
So where are you heading to?
Can I talk to him?
The guy lied to me that this was meant to cover money for police at checkpoints, but that didn't end up happening. The third hurdle came about 30 minutes later once we left Lagos. The driver suddenly announced that we would each need to pay for the checkpoints ourselves, despite having given that money to the guy at the taxi lot. This caused a heated argument with the passengers, and even some demanded he take us back, but eventually everybody just agreed to pay another 2,000 naira each for the checkpoints.
I not tell them save money for immigration. That's why we dey do me. I know that if we will load the other side, not me they pay for immigration. Including the source of immigration people, that's immigration money, that's 2,000 naira. How they hit the chopper and they do not see it go to drive away.
My fourth hurdle was the sheer number of checkpoints. I lost count after a while, to be honest. Some were official, some were unofficial, and at one of them, we all had to get out and show our passports and documents. I showed my passport and some officers started looking through it, and one of the officers actually asked for my number, wanting to be my friend, and because of the situation I was in, I just gave it to him. This would happen a lot through West Africa, and I didn't like it because it was an official place, and refusing to give them seemed like it would work against me, so I ended up just giving them anyway. And finally, my biggest hurdle came at the border, and this was honestly the worst one. First, when the taxi got to the border, everybody had to get on some sort of keke and different procedures, but for myself, I had to get a keke that cost another 3,000 naira to get to the immigration and also to cross me to the Benin side. When I came to immigration, every officer who checked my passport asked for money before giving it back, and it was very clear that I didn't have a choice but to give it. So I tried to capture this experience as well as part of my journey on camera, but unfortunately I was caught. And that moment turned into the lowest point of my day because they asked me to get into the office where I was intimidated and there were threats, and honestly it left me shaken.
Sorry? I've paid almost everything. I only have 4 kk. I only have 1 left. And then 3 4 kk. Oh, truly. Sorry? Please, just 1. No, please. Honestly, I've paid on the road until now. I don't have anything. Is it okay? I just had the worst, craziest experience at what is called the most corrupt border in the world, probably, and I believe it now. But the fact that I'm here in Benin now, by the way, welcome to Benin, is such a huge sigh of relief, and I have my everything with me. So today I was greedy. Usually I don't film immigration ever. I try to sneakily take pictures, but today I got greedy and filmed it. And then one girl was outside and she saw me, and that's where my trouble began. I have cried, I have begged, I have tried to explain my way, and I'll explain it when I get there, but it literally just happened like 5 minutes ago, and they threatened me to lock me up for 3 months. They threatened to add deported to my passport, which would have been really bad. They said she can ask me for like 200,000 just for a fine, and I knew they didn't have like grounds because what they were doing is not like legal. So if they go a legal process, it's like, hey, can we see the evidence, the videos, you know? But at that time you don't think about that. At that time you think, what are they gonna do? How am I gonna get out of this? So I try to beg my way. I try to say that I don't know what came over me. Oh, I am not a sneaky journalist. I cannot do it. It's not for me. I think from now on I'll just tell immigration stories after they happen, not during. This is my first road border between Nigeria and Benin, and it has been a lot. I'm so glad they didn't search me, because if they did, then they would have seen my camera, and then hell would have broken loose. So mad at me. And when I was trying to explain, somebody's like, just go there, don't talk, just don't talk. You know, I can feel bad for you. So, yeah. That was definitely an experience. Definitely an experience. I'm just glad I am out of there and I'm now in Benin. Good thing my keke driver, my motorbike rider actually waited for me, and I came all the way here. I added him. He was supposed to charge me 3,000, but I added him an extra 1,000 because that is all the money I had. Literally, that was all the cash I had today, and I don't even have any more. Good thing I'm now in Benin, and at least here I know people, so I'm not going to like a strange place. That was so crazy.
I was relieved when I finally made it into Benin Republic, It was my second time here, and somehow it felt like home. I was still so unsettled by the border ordeal that I barely filmed the rest of my journey. I even made small mistakes, like I did not withdraw money at the ATM at the border, although I later learned that the ATM that was at the border wouldn't actually take my card. And then when I got to the market where the taxi stand was in Cotonou, the 2 ATMs I tried did not work. I just left my bag in the car so I can go to the ATM and get some cash to pay for the car. I know it was a stupid mistake, but sorry, I'm also pushing the road. It was a stupid, but today I've been unprepared, and what happened sort of just messed me up. So the driver said, okay, there's an UBA here, I'm really hoping they won't refuse. And then I just go back, it's across the road, so it's okay. Both my cards were refused by the ATM. I am a goner. Yeah. No, okay. Okay, so I have a bus that I need to pay for, and I don't know how I'll do that. Okay. The tale of woe continues. So I got a border, this guy. He's really good actually, and I asked him, he can speak a bit of English, so that's good. And then I asked him if he can pay this driver 1,000, and I'll add him to what he was telling me. He'll charge me for the taxi to go to my place where I'm staying, and unfortunately he doesn't have enough. So now I had to call the guy as my host. He's at least my friend, I know him for a while. So I asked him if he can transfer with Momo. So problem is I don't have internet, I cannot text him, so the guy had to buy airtime, and now they're conversing. So he'll send, and at least that's good. And then I'll go to the ATM that I know works, and then I'll at least get that money and pay this border guy at least. But no, I'm learning the hard way here. I cannot depend on ATMs. I've gone to 2 ATMs here, they are broken. Did the same thing today morning. The ATM in Lagos, the first one I went to, was broken. So this is to say that you need cash. You need, at least when you're going up to where you're going, make sure you have enough cash to get you there. So if I knew that, I would have exchanged. Although I did try to get more Naira, but I couldn't. By the time I finished all my issues at immigration, I already finished all my money. So unfortunately, yeah, here we are. The guy is so angry at me. But what can I do now? Okay, now on the motor. BSIC is the bank to go to. Oh my god, I'm so happy because I don't know what I would have done. Christoph has already paid for me for my bus with Momo, so I'll have to pay him back. Ultimately, I had expected the Nigeria land border to be a challenge after hearing so many stories, but nothing prepared me for this day. I made mistakes for sure, but I also learned valuable lessons for the rest of my West Africa journey. And even though this experience was tough, it wasn't enough to stop me. So stay tuned, there's still so much more of West Africa to share with you.